walk by like the world lights up, and I pretend that I'm just enough. A friend you see, a smile you know, but there's a storm I never show. I laugh at all your little jokes while hiding words I never spoke. I'm loving you in silence where you'll never hear my heart. Every glance, every breath tears me quietly apart. You'll never know, you'll never see the way you mean the world to me. It's lonely, but it's true. I'm loving you without you loving me too. I cheer you on from far behind while you chase dreams that aren't mine. And when you fall, I'm always near, but you don't see the love I fear. To lose you as a friend would break, so I stay still for both our sake. I'm loving you in silence where my secrets softly hide. I carry you in every thought, but never walk beside. You'll never know, you'll never see the way you mean the world to me. It's painful, but it's true. I'm loving you without you loving me too. And maybe in another life I'd be the one you hold at night, but in this world I'll let you be and love you quietly. I'm loving you in silence like a shadow loves the light, close enough to feel the warmth, too far to hold you tight. You'll never know, you'll never see the silent aching melody, but still I carry through. I'm loving you without you loving me too. We're 25, not kids anymore, still chasing dreams we can't ignore. Bills to pay and plans to make, but my heart still races when you say my name. I don't believe in fairy tales, but I believe in showing up through silent nights and busy days. You're the calm in all my chaos. We've seen enough to know what's can be everything. Maybe we won't have it all, but we'll have something that won't fall. Through all the noise, through every doubt, I'll choose you now. So love me like it's day one, even when the days run long and loud and full of strain. Stay through the mundane. We're 25, but this feels right. Not just sparks, but steady light. No need for grand displays, just promise you'll stay. You make my coffee just the way I like, with too much cream and not enough buff bite. You hum a tune while the kettle sings, and suddenly the world feels light again. You fold the blanket over my toes, turn down the lights and lock the door. No diamond rings, no grand bouquet, but I'd still choose you every day. It's in the little things like this, the sleepy smile, the morning kiss, the way you laugh when I burn the toast, the notes you leave, the hugs you hold. We don't need fireworks or perfect bliss. Love lives in little things like this. You talk in whispers when I fall asleep, hold my hand like it's yours to keep. We argue small but make up slow. In your silence I always know. You know my moods, my favorite song. You stay when I take too long. You don't write poems or sing in rhyme, but you give me your time, and that's divine. It's in the little things like this, the sleepy smile, the morning kiss, the way you laugh when I burn the toast, the notes you leave, the hugs you hold. We don't need fireworks or perfect bliss. Love lives in little things like this. No fancy plans, no fancy clothes, but every moment with you glows. You make the ordinary feel brand new, just by being simply you. It's in the little things like this, the everyday magic I never miss. From tangled sheets to midnight tea, it's not just love, it's home to me. We don't need the world to know we exist, because love lives in little things like this.
You come home late, perfume I don't wear. You say it's nothing, but your eyes don't dare. You hold me close, but your touch feels cold, like you're here in body, but your heart's been sold. I'm tracing shadows on your skin at night, asking questions you answer to right. My mind's a prison, locked in rewind. All your half-truths playing on mine. I'm jealous of the silence that gets more more of you than I do, of the phone you guard so closely, of the smile that's not quite true. I'm bleeding in the quiet while you sleep just fine. If loving you means losing me, then where's the line? You say you love me, but your love has teeth, bites me with doubt every time you leave. I try to believe in the words you say, but your loyalty feels miles away. I dress the wounds you don't see me wear, smile through storms just to say I care. But this kind of loving is built on fear. Every hug, I wonder who was near. I'm jealous of the silence that gets more of you than I do, of the nights you spend distracted, of the lips that once felt true. I'm drowning in the stillness where truth and lies align. If holding on is breaking me, is this love still mine? I don't wanna own you, I just wanna be seen. But love without trust isn't love, it's a dream. Do you still choose me when I'm not in the room? Or am I just echo in someone else's tune? I'm jealous of the silence that gets more of you than I do, of the ghosts you never mention, of the past you won't undo. I'll loathing you through heartbreak, but love should not confine you. If loving you means losing me, then where's the line? You call me late when nights feel long. I pick you up when things go wrong. We laugh like nothing's ever changed, but I'm the one who hides the pain. You talk about the ones you like, and I just smile and say that's nice. But deep inside it tears me down, pretending love's not what I found. I'm just your friend, but not inside, where all my feelings try to hide. You see a smile, I wear it well, but there's a truth I'll never tell. I'm here, I care, I can't pretend that I don't want more than just a friend. I know the risk, I know the cost. One word from me and you'd be lost. So I stay close and never say I think I've loved you every day. I'm just your friend, but not inside, where all my feelings try to hide. You see a smile, I wear it well, but there's a truth I'll never tell. I'm here, I care, I can't pretend that I don't want more than just a friend. Maybe someday you'll look my way and feel the words I couldn't say. But if you never ever do, at least I got to be near you. Still just your friend, but not inside, where all my hopes and fears collide. You see the light, not all the ache of loving you with every break. I'll stay right here until the end.
loving you more than a friend. We sat too close but never touched. Our silence said a little too much. The way your eyes stayed on my lips still haunts me in the quietest bits. You laughed at things I didn't say. I looked for reasons just to stay, but every heartbeat held its breath, afraid to cross that line we left. Maybe we were both too shy, or scared to let the moment die. So we stood still and watched it fade, a love we almost made. You were almost mine, I was almost yours. We held the key but closed the doors. A story written, never read, a song we hummed but never said. I wonder if you think of me like I still dream of what could be. You were the pause inside my chords, the one I lost, that I was almost yours. I wore my heart in quiet tones, hoping you'd hear it through the phone. But every text and every call danced on edges, never fall. I saw the way you looked away when I got close but chose to stay. It wasn't fear, it wasn't fate, it was a choice we didn't make. And now we're ghosts in memories' halls, with smiles framed on distant walls. We never said the words we meant, and now it's too late to repent. You were almost mine, I was almost yours. We held the key but closed the doors. A story written, never read, a song we hummed but never said. I wonder if you think of me like I still dream of what could be. You were the pause inside my chords, the one I lost, that I was almost yours. If time could break and bend once more, I'd speak the truth I once ignored. But now we live in separate skies, still tied by silent last goodbyes. You were almost mine, I was almost yours. Two beating hearts that stayed unsure. And though the chances come and gone, the echo of you lingers on. You were the line I couldn't cross, the sweetest almost I have lost. Forever caught in could have beens, almost lovers, never friends.
I looked at you and lost my breath, like I had known you long before we met. A stranger's face, yet something true, like every lifetime led to you. No words could ever quite explain why just your smile can ease my pain. It wasn't chance, it wasn't fate, it was a story time can't erase. We were written in the stars long before we knew our hearts. You feel like home I've never seen, like you've lived inside my dreams. No reason why, no need to try. It's love that in the light. Somewhere beyond what eyes can see, you've always been a part of me. We were written in the stars, woven into who we are. No beginning, no clear line, just a love that conquers time. It's not by chance, it's not by sign. You and I were by design. No goodbye, no finish line. We were meant before time.
You smiled like you already knew that every night would end too soon. We lit the dark with burning hands, but never talked of future plans. Your jacket smelled like fallen fate. I knew that I was still our slave. You kissed like we were on the edge of something we could never pledge. We were lovers on borrowed time, living like the stars would never die. You held me close like waves to shore. No, we can't ask for more. No promises, no grand design, just hearts that met between the lines. A fleeting flame, a perfect cry. We loved each other on borrowed time. You never asked me to be yours. We kept the questions behind closed doors, but every glance and every sigh felt louder than 1,000 tries. We danced beneath the breaking sky and never told each other why. We let the silence fill the space where others would have named the place. We were lovers on borrowed time, living like the stars would never die. You held me close like waves to shore. No, we can't ask for more. No promises, no grand design, just hearts that met between the lines. A fleeting flame, a perfect cry. We loved each other on borrowed time. You never asked me to be yours. We kept the questions behind closed doors, but every glance and every sigh felt louder than 1,000 tries. We danced beneath the breaking sky and never told each other why. We let the silence fill the space where others would have named the place. We were lovers on borrowed time, falling fast and out of sight. You brushed my hair behind my ear, but you'd be gone with still be near. We made a world inside a night and let it go without a fight. No tears to shed, no hills to climb, just love that bloomed on borrowed time. Maybe in some distant life we'll have more than stolen nights, but here and now this was enough to know a love so fierce, so rough. We were lovers on borrowed time, a whispered truth, a silent rhyme, not built to last, but built someday. A memory I'll always keep, and if I never see your face, I'll still remember your embrace. Not every love is meant to shine, but only burn on borrowed time. Oh, 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 oh. I still remember how we used to laugh, echoes of a love that didn't last. You were my always, I was your home. Now I'm learning how to be alone. The pictures fade, but the pain is clear. You're not around, but you still feel near. After we said goodbye, I found the tears I never cried, and in the silence I finally see what you meant to me. I'm stronger now, but not the same. Your love still burns like a gentle flame. I lost you, but I found myself after we said goodbye.
I walk the streets we used to roam. Every corner whispers you're gone. There's beauty in the lessons learned. Even hearts that break still yearn. You were the storm and you were the calm, the sweetest hurt I've ever known.
After we said goodbye, I found the tears I never cried, and in the silence I finally see what you meant to me. I'm stronger now, but not the same. Your love still burns like a gentle flame. I lost you, but I found myself after we said goodbye. Maybe we weren't meant to stay, but I wouldn't change a single day. Loving you broke me apart, but also rebuilt my heart. After we said goodbye, I learned that it's okay to cry. Time moved on and so did I, but you'll always be a part of why I stand again, I breathe, I try. After we said goodbye.
I see you laughing, and it cuts a little deep. You're telling stories like I'm not trying to breathe. You look right past me, but I still memorize your smile. Been loving you in silence for a while. I play it cool, but my hand's shaking my coat. You ask me how I've been, I say you know, just hope. I almost told you that night in the rain, when your hair fell down and you whispered my name. I almost reached out to let the truth fall, but I let the moment slip like it was small. Now I'm dancing in the shadows of you, and you don't have a clue. You talk about him like he holds your whole sky. I smile through it, but it's tearing me inside. And I wonder if you've ever felt the same, or if I'm just a quiet flame. I stay your friend, 'cause that's all I can be. But love like this doesn't come easy to me. I almost told you that night in the rain, when your voice got soft and I felt the weight. I almost confessed, but swallowed it whole. Let the silence take the words I stole. Now I'm lost in the echo of you, and you don't have a clue. If I ever say it, would it break what we have? Or is this feeling the only thing that ever lasts? I almost told you, but fear held me tight. So I'll love you quiet through each sleepless night. Maybe one day when the timing is true, but for now, you'll never know I loved you. We were young but not naive, thought love could bridge 1,000 seas. You said wait for me, I said always, but time moves fast in different place. I still drink the coffee black, like the mornings you don't come back. The bed's too big for one tonight, and I still dream in satellite. I've got your name in every song, and silence feels too loud this long. I wish that I could close the space, but maps don't bend the hearts this way. There are miles between us, but the ache feels skin close. I can feel your heartbeat in the spaces I miss most. We said we'd try, we said we'd stay, but love gets tired when it's far away. And now I'm stuck with all this love, but no you to give it to. Your hoodie's hanging on the chair, still smells like nights when you were there. I talk to ghosts in empty rooms, and every whisper sounds like you. We send each other morning texts, pretend that it still makes some sense, but laughter doesn't feel the same through broken calls and time delays. I know you're chasing something real, and I don't wanna clip your wings, but being brave still breaks me down when you're not here to feel this now. There are miles between us, but the ache feels skin close. I can feel your heartbeat in the spaces I miss most. We said we'd try, we said we'd stay, but love gets tired when it's far away. And now I'm stuck with all this love, but no you to give it to. If love alone could close the gap, and I don't wanna clip your wings, but being brave still breaks me down when you're not here to feel this now. There are miles between us, but the ache feels skin close. I can feel your heartbeat in the spaces I miss most. We said we'd try, we said we'd stay, but love gets tired when it's far away. And now I'm stuck with all this love, but no you to give it to. If love alone could close the gap, I'd be there in a second flat. But I can't hug a photograph or kiss a voice through telephone laughs. And if someday you look for me, I'll still be where the heart used to be. With all this love, still waiting for you. So far yet still so near, you're the silence I still hear. We're 25 but love feels old, when distance is all we hold.
We don't stay up talking every night. We don't always get the words just right. The butterflies, they come and go, but darling, this is love that's grown. No grand surprises, no racing hearts, just steady hands and honest starts. We've built a life from simple days, and I wouldn't have it any other way. We're not the fire we used to be, but we're the warmth that never leaves. We've weathered storms, we've closed some doors, but what we have is stronger than before. It's not the thrill, it's not the chase, it's showing up, it's choosing grace. And every time you hold me close, I know I'm home. You've seen my flaws and stayed around. You've picked me up without a sound. We've grown apart and grown again, and still you're more than just my friend. We laugh at things we've laughed before. You kiss my cheek, I love you more. There's beauty in the worn out lines, the kind of love that stands with time. We're not the fire we used to be, but we're the warmth that never leaves. We've weathered storms, we've closed some doors, but what we have is stronger than before. It's not the thrill, it's not the chase, it's showing up, it's choosing grace. And every time you hold me close, I know I'm home. Let the new hearts chase the spark. We've got something deeper in the dark, where silence speaks and eyes can say, I'd still choose you every day. We're not the fire we used to be, but we're the roots beneath the tree. Through every year, I love you more. This quiet love is stronger than before. It's not the thrill, it's not the chase, it's knowing you, it's every face you've ever been, and will be still. I love you now, I always will. I sit beside you, laugh and smile, pretend that I'm just fine. But every word you speak to me feels like a secret sign. I watch you love somebody else while I stay in the dark. You'll never know how deep you live inside my quiet heart. 'Cause I love you in silence, in glances you don't see, in moments that I keep inside, where only I can be. No words, no lines, no grand reveal, just feelings torn apart. You'll never know, you'll never feel
I swallow all the what ifs whole and smile like I'm okay. I cheer for you from far behind, a shadow near your light. You never ask what's on my mind, so I stay out of sight. 'Cause I love you in silence, in glances you don't see, in moments that I keep inside, where only I can be. No words, no lines, no grand reveal, just feelings torn apart. You'll never know, you'll never feel. You're hidden in my heart. Maybe in another life I'd find the strength to say that you're the one I think about every night and day. But I love you in silence, with no chance to begin. A secret I will always keep beneath my skin. No fairy tale, no perfect end, just truth I can't impart. So here you'll stay. I get mad when you don't text back, then miss you 5 minutes flat. I say I'm fine but can't deny the storm that brews behind my eyes. You smile at someone, I look away, pretending I'm okay all day. But truth is, love makes me a mess, afraid to lose what I can't express. We laugh, we cry, we push, we pull, tiny sparks that feel so full, jealous eyes and silly fights, but somehow we make it right. You break my walls with just one grin, and I let all the chaos in. This love's not perfect, but it's true. Even my anger loves you. I overthink the things you say, then miss your voice the second you stray. I roll my eyes, I turn around, but crave your touch without a sound. We laugh, we cry, we push, we pull, tiny sparks that feel so full, jealous eyes and silly fights, but somehow we make it right. You break my walls with just one grin, and I let all the chaos in. This love's not perfect, but it's true. Even my anger loves you.
We argue, then we kiss goodnight. A little wrong that still feels right. We laugh, we cry, we scream, we mend, then fall in love all over again. Jealous eyes and silly fights, but darling, you're my favorite light. No one else could take your place, even when I pout my face. This love is wild, but it's so true. All my moods still choose you. I built my walls too high to climb, kept every heart just out of line. Learned how to smile without a spark, slept beside a quiet heart. You came in slow, not asking much, just little talks and gentle touch. You never tried to make me change, you just stayed through all my strange. I still flinch at sudden light, still lose sleep from silent fights. But you didn't run. You're teaching me to love again, even if I don't know how to begin. You hold my hand like it's not scarred, you treat my fear like it's not hard. I don't say much, but when I do, it's softer now because of you. You're showing me that hearts can mend. You're teaching me to love again. You never ask about the past, but somehow make me wanna trust. Your silence doesn't feel like space, it feels like home, it feels like grace. I still see shadows when I breathe, old names that still live under me. But your voice cuts through all that sound and brings me gently to the ground. I'm not the same, but not destroyed. You fill in all the quiet noise, and I start to believe. You're teaching me to love again, even if I don't know how to begin. You hold my hand like it's not scarred, you treat my fear like it's not hard. I don't say much, but when I do, it's softer now because of you. You're showing me that hearts can mend. You're teaching me to love again. I may not say forever loud, but I feel it when you're around. If love was lost, you found a thread and stitched it back with words unsaid. You're teaching me to love again, even if I broke where I had been. You're not afraid of where I've been, you see the cracks and still walk in. I don't say much, but when I do, I mean it more because of you. You prove that broken hearts can mend. You're teaching me to love again. And maybe this is how it starts, not with fireworks, but healing hearts. It started with a glance, a spark so small. Now I can't recall life without you at all. We've danced through seasons, through highs and lows, but every day with you still feels like gold. From midnight talks to morning light, you've been my calm, hearts just grew. Every year I find more of you. The way you laugh, the way you stay, even when words get in the way. 3 years in love and it still feels new. I still get butterflies when I look at you. No fireworks needed, just your hand in mine, and the way your eyes say you'll be fine. 3 years in and I still fall each day, in the quiet moments, in the little things you say. If this is forever, I already know. 3 years in love, and I won't let go. We've made mistakes, but we've made it right. We've watched our dreams take off in flight. You know my soul, the dark and light, and you still choose me every night. You've seen me tired, seen me scared, but you loved me more just being there. We don't need perfect, we just need real, and this is the kind of love you feel. They say time tests what hearts can do, but baby, time just brought me closer to you. The way we laugh at nothing at all, or how you catch me when I fall. 3 years in love and it still feels new. I still get butterflies when I look at you. No fireworks needed, just your hand in mine, and the way your eyes say you'll be fine. 3 years in and I still fall each day, in the quiet moments, in the little things you say. If this is forever, I already know. 3 years in love, and I won't let go. Let's not rush what's already right. Let's slow dance through every night. If love is a song, you're my favorite line, and I'll keep singing you for a lifetime. 3 years in love and the flame still glows. Through every storm we've only grown. With every look, with every kiss, this is what forever is. 3 years in and it still feels true. Every version of me still chooses you. And if we ever write the story of us, it starts and ends in love. 3 years in enough. I saw you standing there tonight. Same old smile, but softer light. Years have passed, but in your eyes I saw the sparks we left behind. You said it's been a little while. I nodded with a trembling smile. We never said a last goodbye, just drifted off with borrowed time. And after all this time we meet, older hearts with steadier beats. Not who we were, but somehow still. The way you look can make me feel like nothing ever changed at all. Though we had oceans, years and falls, maybe we were wrong back then. Just too young to let love in. We talked like nothing's gone to waste. Old cafe, a slower pace. just paved the way to bring us back to now, today. After all this time, it's strange how hearts can hurt and still not change. You touch my hand like you once did, but now it feels like it could fit. We're not the same, and that's okay. We found our words, we found our way. Maybe we don't need to rewind. We're right on time. After all this time. A shadow in the night, carrying scars I tried to hide. Built up walls so high and strong, told myself I'd move along. But then you came with quiet light, no loud words, just holding tight. And slowly, piece by piece, I see you're bringing back the best in me. You love me like I've never been broken. Soft words where silence had spoken. You found me where I'd lost my way and taught my heart it's safe to stay. You didn't rush, you didn't push, just stayed when things got tough. Now I'm breathing, now I'm enough, healed by your love.
I used to flinch at every touch, thought no one could love this much. But you were patient, you were kind, you never asked for more than time. And now I laugh like skies are blue. The fear is gone because of you. You showed me what love's meant to be. Not perfect, but it sets you free.
You love me like I've never been broken. Soft words where silence had spoken. You found me where I'd lost my way and taught my heart it's safe to stay. You didn't rush, you didn't push, just stayed when things got tough. Now I'm breathing, now I'm enough, healed by your love.
I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I trust you with everything.
You took the hurt, turned it to light. Now love feels like it's made just right.
You love me like I've never been broken. Your arms, the place I keep hoping.
You found me when I fell apart. Now there's a fire inside my heart. You didn't rush, you didn't push, just stayed when life got rough. And now I know what real love does. I'm here. by plan. A brush of hands no one understands. No label wrapped around our days, just stolen time in hidden ways. I feel you in the things unsaid, in every glance and looks we've shed. You smile like we could be much more, but we both know what lies in store. This is love without a name, a quiet fire, a gentle flame. No promises, no rightful claim. Still, I feel you just the same. It's not wrong, but it's not right. A shot of love, a stolen light. I can't be yours, you can't be mine, but still we burn in silent time. Your voices echo in my chest, the song that never leaves or rests. You're not the one I should have found, but fate don't always come around. We laugh in places no one sees, a world between just you and me. And though we'll never wear the ring, this still feels like everything. This is love without a name, no spotlight, no golden frame, but every beat still says your name, even if the rules remain. We hide behind polite goodbyes, but ache beneath each moonlit light. Not every truth gets to be claimed. Some hearts must love without a name. Maybe in another life you'd call me home, I'd call you mine. But in this one, we stay apart with all this thunder in our hearts. This is love without a name, and though the world won't know it came, I'll carry you inside my veins, a silent warmth I can't explain. You were the yes I had to hide, the almost life I left behind, but still I loved you just the same, even if without a name. Oh, 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 oh,
I found you when the city lights were low, when my heart had stopped chasing dreams that come and go. No longer young, no longer lost in the crowd, but with you, the sun somehow came out. You're not some fleeting fantasy, but you stayed when life got real with me. A simple smile, a quiet hand in mine, made me believe love could still shine. Maybe we don't need grand romance, just someone who stays, who gives love a chance. After all the lonely years I knew, all I ever needed was someone like you. 'Cause we're not just falling for fun anymore. This love is built from every bruise and every scar. Not like the rush we had in our early days, but it's real and it will stay. On our wedding day, all I need is you to say you'll stay. We picked a sofa and a song to play, a tiny kitchen and a place to end each day. The future's never something we can claim, but today I have you, and that's enough for me to stay. We don't need fireworks in the sky, just to wake and find you by my side. And when the day ends, we've both grown tired, But because it's white, but because it's right. 'Cause we're not just falling for fun anymore. This love is built from every bruise and every scar. Not like the rush we had in our early days, but it's real and it will stay. On our wedding day, all I need is you to say you'll stay. We don't need a wedding full of gold, just a quiet yes from you that's more than I could hold. With you, I found my safest place. Loving you is my bravest faith. Now we're old enough to know what love really means, and strong enough to chase shared dreams. If someone asks me, who would you choose again and again, I'd smile and say, the one who stood by me long before the rings, long before the end.
You never said I want you near, but stayed through storms I couldn't steer. You never claimed you'd hold my hand, yet there you were, time and again. You brought me coffee on rough days, turned off the lights but let me stay. You spoke in warmth, not empty lines, and loved me best in quiet signs. You never had to say the words, I heard them in the way you stirred the soup you made when I felt cold, the coat you slipped around my soul. No grand confession, no parade, just steady steps you softly made. I knew I mattered come what may, because you loved me. Your sunny rain, the hinge I never named, burned every song I never claimed. You knew the scent that made me smile, and stayed through silence all the while. No fireworks, no sudden kiss, just every moment I would have missed if I had searched for something loud instead of love that never bowed. You never had to write it down, I saw it in the way you frowned. When I was hurting, lost or scared, you showed up simply, you just cared. No need for vows beneath the sky, you held me close and let me cry. And through it all I saw each day that love was there, you'd never stray. Maybe love's not made of lines, but of choosing someone time by time, in tiny ways that build and grow, and say I'm yours without a show. You never had to say I'm yours, your keys beside mine said much more. In worn out shoes and hands held tight, in leaving on that porch light. You made a home without a plan, and showed me love was in the hands that hold, that stay, that softly stay. You never said it, but you loved me anyway. I walked in, just another day, same old coffee, same old cafe. Then you appeared like a breeze through the door, and suddenly my heart wanted more, it more. You looked my way, I lost my breath, a little smile and nothing nothing was left of all the doubts I used to keep. You made my lonely heart skip a beat. It was just a second, just a glance, but it felt a lot like fate, not chance. Something in the way you moved told me I was meant for you. The first time we met, time stood still. Every word you said gave me chills. I didn't know love, but I felt it there, in the way you laughed and the way you stared. The first time we met, the world turned slow, and my heart said something only you could know. It wasn't perfect, but I won't forget that beautiful, magical first time we met. Your voice was soft, like a melody, singing right into the soul of me. We talked like friends, but I knew inside this could be the start of a wild, sweet ride. You reached for my hand and I froze. One touch and everything just glowed. It wasn't lightning, it wasn't loud, but you stood out in a crowded crowd. It was just a moment, but it stayed etched in my mind like a love parade. From that day, I swear I knew no one else would feel like you. The first time we met, time stood still. Every word you said gave me chills. I didn't know love, but I felt it there, in the way you laughed, in the way you stared. The first time we met, the world turned slow, and my heart said something only you could know. It wasn't perfect, but I won't forget that beautiful, magical first time we met. Now here we are after all this time, but when I close my eyes, you're still that first sign that something start in the quietest way to change your life more than words can say. The first time we met, I saw the start of a story written deep in the heart. And though we've grown, I still reflect. We were a breath away from more. We stepped beyond that open door. Laughed like lovers, talked like friends, but never crossed that fragile end. We danced around the words unsaid, laid wide awake in separate beds. I saw the truth inside your eyes, but fear can dress itself in lies. We were almost something beautiful, almost real, almost full. Like pages written, left unread, like songs that stopped before they bled. We held the spark, but not the flame, played the part, but skipped the name. We weren't strangers, not quite love. We were almost us. You knew my silence like a tune. We shared our secrets under moon, but morning always took you far, like chasing shadows in a jar. I waited for a clearer sign, but some hearts never fall in line. We wanted more, but not enough to risk the fall and call it love. We were almost something beautiful, the ground. We were almost something beautiful, beautiful. Almost right, almost true. A quiet ache, a gentle sting. For the songs we'll never sing. No regret, no crash and fight. Just fading slowly to the night. No final kiss, no last goodbye. We were almost right, almost right. You knew my silence like a tune. We shared our secrets under moon. But morning always took you far, like chasing shadows in a jar. I waited for a clearer sign, but some hearts never find. We shared our secrets on the moon. We're all fun running, always took you far, like chasing shadows in a jar. I waited for a clearer sign, but some hearts never fall in line. We wanted more, but not enough to risk the fall and call it love. And maybe in another time we choose the words, we draw the line. But in this life we turned around before our feet had left the ground. Oh, ground. You are the sunshine of my youth, stealing my soul with a smile. Those student years, though I wanted to be with you. I didn't dare to confess because I was afraid we would lose each other. Then the years passed by, we were still friends even though we weren't close. But my first love still hasn't faded. The first time I held your hand seemed like it was just yesterday. I couldn't believe that my first love was a childhood dream. Now in pure white, you are the first person I love. I wanna be the last person you love. The moment I saw you on the altar with the same familiar eyes, many years passed in the blink of an eye. So then now we are in the same house, and I promise to love you forever. The sacred word I promise to the sky. Even if I am sick, poor, stormy, hurt, I will always be here. We grow old together. The boy who makes me smile, sometimes I don't need to say a word. Always understand every single thing I keep in secret. Are you my future? Being with you makes me always feel safe. Let me be myself. Don't be afraid of growing old or being lonely, because every day that passes, I love you more. The moment I saw you on the altar with the same familiar eyes, many years passed in the blink of an eye. So then now we are in the same house, and I promise to love you forever. The sacred word I promise to the sky. Even if I am sick, poor, stormy, hurt, I will always be here. We grow old together. Now we have a family, happiness with another life. Many years have passed in the blink of an eye. And now you are growing up day by day, and I promise to love you forever. The sacred promise I make to the sky. Even in sickness, poverty, storms, and pain, Mom and Dad are always here. We grow together. The moment I saw you on the altar with the same familiar eyes, many years passed in the blink of an eye. So then now we are in the same house, and I promise to love you forever. The sacred word I promise to the sky. Even if I am sick, poor, stormy, hurt, I will always be here. We quiet and afraid. Built my heart from walls I made. I swore that I was done with dreams. Too many tears, too many seams. But then you came and touched the cracks. Not rushing in, just holding back. Now I'm learning love again. After all the hurt, after where I've been, you didn't ask me to forget. Just showed me love without regret. You're not the fire, you're the rain, washing off the silent pain. Piece by piece from within, you're teaching me to love again. I flinched at kindness, feared the fall, but you just stood through it all. You held my hand like it was whole, and somehow reached my fractured soul. You never tried to rush my pace, just stayed and filled the empty space. Now I'm learning love again. After all the hurt, after where I've been, you didn't ask me to forget. Just showed me love without regret. You're not the fire, you're the rain, washing off the silent pain. Piece by piece from within, you're teaching me to love again. And I still tremble, still get scared, but now I know that someone cared. It's not about a perfect start, it's trusting you to hold my